Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and we're just doing a quick check to make sure we're broadcasting. Has that come out yet, Dirk?
Not yet, it hasn't.
Okay. I just got the alert that we're streaming.
Oh, it
So,
says started streaming less than 1 minute ago.
okay. Can you hear us?
There's video.
Can you hear our conversation?
It started with me saying I'm Dirk. So he's Dave.
Okay. All right.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in-
So apparently the
whatever.
beginning got cut
I don't
off.
know where he's
Okay.
at.
All right. So it sounds
There,
like we're
he's there.
broadcasting. So welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave.
And I'm Dirk.
And FFG dropped an article for the second hero that's coming in the Civil War box. This is Hulkling.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Well, I mean, the article
That's what it
told us,
says.
the
I'm
original
reading off the
article
page.
told us there was two heroes. I expected this next week, not this week. I was kind of surprised that we got 2 weeks in a row, but I guess the product is about a month away. Yeah, because tomorrow we get the scenario pack, which Dirk may or may not know about. It's two villains, and that's kind of like the end of the Agents of Shield wave, and then this is the beginning of the Civil War wave, which will be
Is it two
next
modules
month.
or two actual full-on villains?
Two different villains.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not a campaign like say Mojo Mania, but there's two different villains,
Okay.
and there's a
So
unique.
I'll find out tomorrow who they are then.
Yep, and there's a unique. There's a different gaming mode, not PvP like Civil War, but it's different. All right, but anyways,
Okay.
we're here to talk about Hulkling. So Hulkling is the second hero that's coming in Civil War. So for those who may not be aware, Civil War is well from the storyline from the comics, and it is not a campaign box. It's 4 different scenarios, and there are heroes that have opposing views. And so they call them leaders, and they function basically like a villain, but they're not called villains. So if you want to, when you want to do PvP, say I'm playing as Iron Man and Dirk is playing as Captain America, we would build it, our appropriate decks, and then we could go up against the leader
Fight
versions.
the other person's deck that they built.
Yes. So yeah. So I would build an Iron Man deck, but like you would a villain deck. You get to choose, but you get to choose the main schemes. You get to choose like the modular sets, and then the player doesn't know, and then Dirk is building a Captain America say version of a leader deck to go up against my Iron Man deck that I built, my player Iron Man deck. There's also 2 other leaders. So there's Captain Marvel and Spider-Woman as well. And then there's 2 more leaders that are coming in an expansion box later on. That's She-Hulk and Vision. And then there are also 2 more heroes that they haven't announced who they are yet. So this is a smaller wave. So they're calling it a bonus wave. So we're going to get, so at the end of this, we'll have 4 new heroes
and 6 villains.
and 6
Or 6
leaders.
villains.
Leaders. They're not villains.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
They're bad guys.
And then last week they had the article for Tigra. She's coming in aggression. And this week we have the article for Hulkling. So let's take a look at Hulkling. So there's a nice
Right, so it says,
image of him.
and back in June, we revealed the scenario for Civil War, the new customizable scenario expansion for Marvel Champions, the card game. Earlier this month, we showed off Tigra, one of the heroes. Now it's time to take a look at the other hero in the box, Hulkling, the shape-shifting young Avenger.
All right. So we got Teddy Altman and Hulkling. We'll go over the cards when we do a detail on that. All right. Born to a Kree father and a Skrull mother, Teddy Alton was sent to Earth as an infant to be raised in secret. As Teddy grew up, he discovered his shapeshifting powers, and now he uses those abilities to protect his home as the young hero Hulkling. Those shapeshifting powers are exactly what Hulkling's playstyle builds upon. His kit contains 4 shapeshift upgrades, each with a different focus. For example, the Hulk shape grants Hulkling a boost to his attack and defense, while also allowing him to ping enemies for some extra damage. While the imitation shape helps him slip behind enemy lines, thwarting schemes and drawing an extra card after playing an event. His armored shape provides a hefty boost to Hulkling's durability, while the wing shape grants him the generalist option that can also open up aerial synergies.
Ooh.
Oh, that's kind of
All
interesting.
right, so let's take a look at the cards here then.
Yeah,
the first one we got, the alter ego, Teddy Altman. So he is a Kree and Skrull. He has a 4 recovery. You cannot have more than one shapeshift upgrade in play. So I guess if you want to change upgrades, you have to discard one if you've got currently out.
Kind of like Spectrum, maybe.
Pardon?
I said it's kind of like Spectrum in a way. You can only have one out at a time.
Yeah.
But
with Spectrum, you can switch between them. It sounds like these, you have to actually draw them into your deck.
Yeah, they don't. These may not be permanents.
Yeah, because, I kind of glanced at the cards below, and it didn't look like it.
Okay.
But Shape Changer. As an action, you can search your deck and discard pile for a shapeshift upgrade. Okay, so yeah, they are in your deck. And add it to your hand, limit once per round.
Okay. And I see he's got 13 hit points, so he's one short for the 14 club.
Yeah, I bet they did that on purpose.
Yeah, probably. And he's only hand size 5 in alter ego. So
yes,
interesting.
Wow.
But he's a hand size 5 in hero, though. Oh,
he's a hand size 5. It doesn't change.
It doesn't change.
I thought that. I thought that was interesting.
Okay, so he's a 1/1/1.
Does that, isn't he?
What?
He's the first one that does that, isn't he? To where he doesn't change sizes, hand sizes.
Without a boost of some kind, like
without some kind. I mean, just natively, he's the first one to not change hand size.
Yeah, unlike you know where you need Sorcerer Supreme or something. Okay, so Hulkling is a 1/1/1. He's an Avenger Kree Skrull. Choose shape. Force response. After a shapeshift upgrade enters play under your control, discard each other shapeshift upgrade you control and ready Hulkling.
Oh, that's interesting. So if you have one out, you use them, then you can play another one, discard the first one, ready, and if you got another one, you could do it again.
Yeah, so that you get some extra activations, and your
stat
bar is going to modify based on the new upgrade, probably.
Yeah, it doesn't add up. So there's 4 copies. I wonder if there's 1 each or 2 each. Probably just 1 each.
Probably.
All right, so the first one we got here is the Hulk shape upgrade. So it is a shapeshift. Hulkling gets +2 attack and +1 defense. And as a hero response, after you play an event, you can exhaust Hulk shape to deal 2 damage to an enemy. Okay, so you can exhaust the upgrade. Not only do they give you a latent ability or a latent stats, but they give you an ability too, it looks like.
Right. And it's got 2 printed strength.
Yeah, 2.
So,
yeah. Oh, wow.
So if you like your current shapeshift and you don't want to switch, then I'm wondering if they're all double resource, which they probably are, then you've got a lot of double resources in your deck.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's pretty cool. All right, next we've got Imitation Shape. Yeah, so here's a 2 mental. It's a 2-cost upgrade, shapeshift. Hulkling gets +2 thwart. Force interrupt. When an enemy would attack you, it schemes instead. Okay, so you got the Nick Fury, stealth suit ability, basically.
It fits because they're showing Maria there.
Yeah. After you play an event, exhaust Imitation Shape to draw a card. So that's kind of nice. You're gonna want an event heavy deck. Looks like, because I think the other one drew a card. Oh no, that one did damage. So every time you do an event, it does something. This one draws you a card. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. We'll see if the others do. So the armored shape upgrade is he gets +1 attack.
Oh, we got some comments here.
And gains retaliate 1.
I'm going to stop you for a second there. Hey, Simper, how's it going?
No, I noticed that.
His alter ego is essentially, I can't read that. It's too small.
It's essentially a 6 hand size with his action to grab a shapeshift card in his hand.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it is, because you can do that. But I mean, there's other heroes that do stuff like that as well. But you definitely you can get them up to 6. And let's see, a shapeshift card. Put another shapeshift. Oh, use a shapeshift to put another shapeshift. Oh yeah, because the 2 costs.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I guess that's why they made him a 5. All right, so go ahead and continue armored shape.
So the armored shape here, so this gives a +1 attack, +2 defense, and gains retaliate. And then after you play an event, you can exhaust them to heal 2 damage from them. But this one's interesting because instead of 2 of the same like the other 2, this one's got energy and strength.
Energy, strength, and this one gives you retaliate. Yeah.
Yep.
Deal damage. That's pretty cool. All right.
I like the sound of this one, though.
And then we got Wing Shape, 2-cost upgrade. Hulkling gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, +1 defense, and gains the aerial trait. After you play an event, exhaust Wing Shape, remove 2 threat from a scheme. And this one is energy mental. So yeah, so you got a lot of deck versatility because you can do the aerial. This one you can do the aerial decks if you want to emphasize. So
yeah,
I could already kind of see 2 deck idea styles. So one where you might have a preferred shapeshift that you want to go for in a multiplayer game, like saying, okay, I'm going to play aerial, so I'm going to use like one of my angel decks, and I'm probably going to stay in wing shape most of the time. And then I can also see
where you're trying to change the shape as often as you can.
Yeah, and based on the situation too, that would be I could see for like a higher player count too, like a 3 or 4 player game, because then you can be, you could swing for, I need help thwarting, or hey, can you help me deal with this minion or something.
I could see that going well in a single player game or in a 4-player game.
Yeah,
and then the choosing one type and sticking with it would work really well in the 2-player game.
Yeah. Okay, I think that was the last shape. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So regardless of whether he's an alter ego or hero form, Hulkling will only ever be able to have one of these shapeshift upgrades in play at a given time. So thankfully, Teddy's innate shape-changing ability lets him search his deck and discard pile for whichever upgrade you want and add it to your hand, ensuring that he'll always have the best shape. He'll have the shape best suited for the situation. Meanwhile, if and when he has to change shape mid-flight, his chosen shape ability does compensate for the lost previous shape with the ready, allowing him to immediately use his newly altered shape and keeps his momentum going.
All right.
Yeah, so he could kind of do like the almost like a Quicksilver thing where he readies multiple times. He just has to change shapes to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Even outside of their stat boost, the shapeshifter upgrades provide plenty of tools for Hulkling to work with. Since they all have 2 resource icons, Hulkling can use any unwanted shapes to help pay for other cards. Okay, we mentioned that. Such as an event like Shapeshifter Strike, which deals some damage while also readying whatever shapeshift upgrade is currently in play.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because you do have to exhaust them to get the ability. Okay. This in turn works well with each upgrade's inherent hero response that triggers when you play an event. Okay. Any event, signature or otherwise. This means playing Shapeshifter Strike while Hulk Shape turns into 7 damage dealt, while playing something like Impersonation with Intimidation Shape turns into 4 threat removed and a fresh card drawn. Hulkling's partner Wiccan can help out by grabbing him the exact signature events he needs, which could very well be Shapeshifter, to in turn let him grab a new shape. Remember, each shapeshift upgrade can also function as a double resource card, making this particularly powerful and flexible combo. All right, let's take a look at these cards.
Okay, so the first one we've got here is the Shapeshifter Strike. So it's a 2-cost attack superpower event. So, superpower, so then that means you can use that focus to pay for them. But deals 5 damage to an enemy and readies your shapeshift upgrade.
Okay. Then Impersonation is a superpower thwart. Is the first one a superpower?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Def Focus will be a good card for him. Hero action, thwart. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat from the scheme, you may change to alter ego. Oh. All right, so you change to alter ego, like I said. Okay, and then you can grab another
shapeshifter. When you change to alter ego, go down and grab a form and then flip back.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. Okay, so Wiccan is his ally. It's a 2-cost ally. He's an Avenger Mystic. He thwarts for 2, attacks for 1, and has 2 hit points. But as a response, whenever you play Wiccan from your hand, search your deck and discard pile for an identity-specific event and add it to your hand.
So unlike the Justice Wiccan, this shouldn't whiff, right?
Yeah, but you can't use call for backup on him because you have to play him from your hand.
Yeah. All right, and then Shapeshifter is a 0-cost event. Hero action, search your deck and discard pile for a shapeshift upgrade and add it to your hand. Okay, so this is some really good ways to grab your Shapeshifter forms and at minimum you've got a double resource. So okay, that's pretty cool. We haven't. Oh, that's the protection card. Okay, yeah. So we got Patriot and Hidden Base. So yeah. So before we get into protection cards, yeah, I'm really liking what we're seeing in the kit so far. Shapeshift.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking. I mean, at least from initial thoughts, which one is it? Which is the one that lets you scheme
the
imitation
shape?
Yeah, because it's the thwarting one. Where after you play the event, you can exhaust it to draw a card.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
the
chain
imitation.
that with cards that untap it.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like that's one you're going to want to try to maybe. That'd be a good one to start with, so you can kind of either build up fast or get to your cards if you're going to do switches, where you're just trying to draw cards early on. That'd be a good one to start with, I think.
Okay, let's take a look at the protection cards. Hulkling's shapeshifting ability gives him an unmatched flexibility, but he can't do everything at once. Thankfully, he can lean on the tools in his pre-built protection deck to keep the team healthy while he's shifting shapes. Fellow Young Avenger Patriot can consistently defend against enemy attacks, thanks to his ability to gain a tough status card after an enemy engages with you. Meanwhile, when Hulkling swaps to alter ego form, he can pop into a hidden base to gain a tough status of his own. Okay, oh, that's not it. Oh, I was hoping it was a shield location, but it's not. Okay, that would be good for like Maria. To gain a tough status of his own. Once you're all set up, taunt the enemy into attacking you and tell them, I can do this all day, to defend without exhausting. Then swing back with Excelsior to dish out some extra damage so long as you have an energy resource to spare. All right, let's take a look.
Okay, so Patriot is a 3-cost ally. He's an Avenger. He thwarts for 1, attacks for 2, and he has 3 hit points. And like I said in the article, after you engage a minion, he gets a tough status card.
Okay. So yeah, this is a and so yeah, you could, if you had like a tough on him before, you could defend with him, and then if you draw a minion during the encounter step, then you've got a tough for like the next turn. So in theory, if it's a minion heavy deck, you could have an ally that has a tough every turn.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. All right, Hidden Base. 2-cost support, location, uses 3 stronghold counters. After you change form, exhaust Hidden Base and remove 1 stronghold counter from it. Give your identity a tough status card. Okay. So this could be really good with Colossus, card that he has where you can jump in, and defend when you start alter ego.
The Pericles.
Or what's another one? Looking for a fight.
Pericles, the helicarrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that costs 6. This costs 2.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking, you start an alter ego. So there's what is it?
Oh yeah.
Looking for a fight, I think it's called. That when an enemy, would attack, you could switch to hero form. That would work good with this. I can't remember the name.
That's aggression, isn't it?
No, there's a protection card that came in silk. I can't remember what it's called off the top. I thought it was called Looking for a Fight. All right, taunt. Okay, we've seen this before, but this is alternate art. 1-cost event. The villain attacks you. Other characters cannot defend against this attack. Draw 3 cards.
Yeah, I've used this one a few times.
Yeah,
I like the card draw.
I like this art too. Captain America is just like, hey, hit me. All right.
Okay, and then we've got I Could Do This All Day. So this is a 1-cost event. It's a hero interrupt defensive event. Whenever an enemy attacks, declare your hero as the defender without exhausting him.
Ooh. So this could go along with, Falcon's ability that he has, that one card that lets him Bamf with Nightcrawler. That's like more uses for Nightcrawler to do his thing.
Yeah, I mean, I just like the plain and simple fact that you don't have to exhaust to do it. So this even works in a solo game.
Sure, yeah. But if you're combining it with some certain heroes, that could be... and if you have a way to keep your defense high, then it kind of works with like unflappable and those kind of cards. Okay, and
Yeah, that'd be super nice.
then we have a
We've got
sword here called
Excelsior.
what?
Go ahead.
We have Excelsior, 1 cost upgrade, Kree scroll weapon, restricted. After your hero defends against an enemy attack, spend an energy resource, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Okay, so this is kind of like the Iron Fist ally that can do that, or this is kind of like a green version of Yarbjorn, maybe. As long as you've got the energy resources in your hand.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if you take damage or not. So this works with perfect defense or non-perfect decks as well.
And it also works with the taunt, and I can do this all day. So it works with those cards as well.
Yeah, and since he's an Avenger, he can use the Quinn Carrier.
Yeah, the Quinn Carrier, or
provide the resource.
Or this will be good with like Captain Marvel. Who wants a lot of energy. Yeah, no, this is pretty cool. All right.
Okay.
So
with his ability to shift from shape, his shape to suit the situation, Hulkling is a fantastic and flexible hero that can fill any role the team needs, making him a wonderful addition to the game's roster. Fight for your ideals is both Hulkling and Tigra when Civil War releases in September, which is coming up real soon.
Yeah. So I'm liking what I see. I didn't see a protection version of that aggression card that Tigra had, so I'm wondering if that's an aggression only thing, or it just did make the cut.
Oh, the aggressive stance.
Yeah, the aggressive conditioning or whatever it was called.
Yeah, something like aggressive stance is a different.
Yeah, so I mean, it could be like home technique where it's aggression only, or it just didn't make the cut for this article. If there is a protection version.
Yeah, because I mean it's possible they're doing they did several of his cards, so they might have. Yeah, it might be there and they just didn't feature it, or it might. It's weird though that that one gives you the 3 hit points, so it feels like that would be a protection card.
You would think
there should be a protection version, but who knows?
Who knows? Maybe they decided aggression.
Aggression wants to stay up more, so they don't.
Maybe
to stay up more.
Yeah. So if anyone's watching live, please comment, chat along with us. Yeah, I'm just letting. This is Q&A discussion time. If I haven't checked to see how many people are on right now, but yeah, I'm definitely.
If you play either aggression or justice, you play your one upgrade that gives you the resource generator, and then have the other player have one for you as well. That'll make playing his events, his thwart or attack events, super cheap. Because then you don't necessarily need to rely on the double resources to do it.
Yeah, but he's got so many double resources. It is kind of interesting. So, like, if you are playing where I'm only planning on staying Hulk shape, say, for example, then you've got 3 other double resources. You may not even need, energy,
if you're playing the whole game to where you're trying to change shapes a lot, those resources aren't going to help you.
Yeah,
because you're using the cards and not the resources.
Right. I'm just saying, but if you decide to stay in one form, you could probably get away without the double resource cards. But I really like those cards. I mean, Jubilee so far is pretty much the only hero I don't include them in. But I think the fun of this character will be to, hop shapes all the time. So I think at least my first style game after playing the precon would be, jumping around to the different forms. I think that's to me, that sounds fun. And that's one of the things I like with the heroes that have the stat modifier. Like I really like Spectrum. I know some people don't like Spectrum, but I really like her. I like the fact that you could jump to the different forms. That's pretty fun. So
I like this idea, and I mean I like the fact that each one of them, not only do they, like I said, they give them different stat boost, but they do different things. And one of them, the thwart one, actually has the interrupt that happens when you're in alter ego, so it affects you in alter ego as well.
Yeah.
because you scheme instead.
Hey,
Or they scheme instead.
we got a comment here.
Well, no, actually, wait a minute. No, they're not going to. Oh, no, they can attack you when you're in alter ego. So even if you're in alter ego, if you get attacked.
Yeah, so it reminds me of an upgraded Spectrum. Yes, exactly. That I agree with that.
Like I said, I mean, the thing I like about Spectrum is her forms are always available to you. You can just pick and choose which one. This one, it seems like you're gonna have to work for it a little bit, but the boosts feel a little bit stronger, and and with the abilities added to them. So I mean, I definitely think it'll be worth it. And I like the fact that you can pick one and stay with it if you build, depending on how you build your deck, whether you're building it to do the changes or not.
Okay, so we got a continuation here. I don't care for Spectrum, but I think I'll like Hulkling more.
Yeah, no, he
gotta
looks like a lot
see
of
the
fun.
rest of his kit. Yeah, yeah. Okay, well,
I don't know. I'm gonna have
I
to try
personally,
them both,
I
but-
personally do like Spectrum. But yeah, I think I think the Hulkling form might be a little more fun. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm really interested to play around with them a little bit, see which one I like better, which style I like better. Because like I said, there's the two very distinct play styles that you can do with him. You can, regardless of which aspect you're in, you could pick one form and stick with it, or you can go through them. And I'm kind of interested to see which one I'm going to enjoy better, because I do like the versatility, but depending on the game I'm in, I might, pick one over the other.
yeah. And I'm really
What's interesting is the way we normally play, we don't know who we're going up against first, so you don't necessarily know which one's going to be the better option.
yeah. But I like these. The protection cards that they've shown. I can definitely see including these in, say, like a Nightcrawler deck for sure. I think that'll improve a Nightcrawler protection deck. The hidden base, and I can do this all day. Well, Taunt's already in there. Excelsior. Yeah.
Colossus will like hidden base. Throw 3 of those into a Colossus deck.
Oh, okay. So we got a question here. So I'll let you answer it first, Dirk. What is your favorite protection card revealed today?
I think my favorite one. I could do this all day.
Yeah, I really do like that one.
I like the not having to exhaust to heal. And like I said, I can see its usefulness, but I think that's really going to be a boon for solo players.
And I can see, I like hidden base. Now, not necessarily, I mean, for the fact that Hulkling is a 5 on both sides, so it's not going to affect him as much as I could really see this for like Colossus, the hidden base, because especially when you have that armor up, in your hand, because not only the armor up would flip you to hero form, which gives you a tough, but then you can exhaust this, and now he gets a second tough. So now Colossus is showing up with 2 toughs, and he has 5 cards because you have to play armor up, but instead of 4 that he would have had if he stayed in hero.
I could see hidden base being one of Colossus' favorite cards when he's playing protection.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean the hidden base, I would probably be much more likely to use that than I would is it the Pericles, right? Is that the protection one?
Yes.
Yeah, I like the hidden base better than the Pericles. I mean, I understand it doesn't do anything for the minion or whatever, but it's cheaper, and you actually get 3 counters instead of 2.
Yeah. And if I'm playing Tigra protection, I can see Patriot being very useful, because after you engage a minion, you give him a tough status card. Since Tigra is going to be using her hunteds, to get minions, that's going to guarantee that Patriot will get a tough status.
And
that you can use to defend against the villain.
Hidden base teaming or comboing really well with the ready for a fight. So yeah, ready for the fight. That's the one you were talking about earlier. So it would definitely work well. Oh, Bucky with protection would like that combo.
Yeah, yeah. Ready for a fight. That's the card I was thinking of.
Yeah, ready for a fight. Hidden base with Bucky would be a good one. While Bucky's an alter ego, then he pulls a minion, so he'll get the bonuses when he flips up, but then he'll have the tough as well.
Oh right, yeah, from the safe house. Yeah. Yeah, I am really looking forward to Hulkling. I like these are not forms, so Ready to Rumble would not trigger when you go from one shape to another.
Yeah.
So
Oh, one thing I just
that's
thought
a little
about. So since they
disappointing,
are
but
upgrades and they're subject to discard by the villain, you
yeah,
can recover a little quicker
right,
because you've got 4 different ones. You know, it
right.
may not be necessarily the one you're looking for if you're trying to play the one form whole game, but you can at least recover and then get back to the other one quicker.
Yeah, the other thing that's useful is that basic side scheme, player side scheme, superpower training that allows you to grab a identity specific upgrade. So this would be a
Yep.
way to get a shapeshift without having to go to alter ego, you know.
Yep.
And even if you don't change forms, you're grabbing a double resource, you know, at minimum to help pay for like some expensive cards. Then of
Oh,
course he's an Avenger, so he's got all the fun, you know, Avenger synergy like a Quinn Carrier, and you know if you want to get an Avenger mansion, you know, team building would help make that cheaper. Um, yeah, I'm liking it.
yeah, no, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm calling dibs on
Okay,
him. I want him first.
that's fine. Uh, I think Tiger looks interesting. I mean, what we know of each of their precons, anyways. I like the grabbing the different minions and stuff, but this definitely looks fun too. Being able to change from, I like the versatility of the different shapes.
Oh, see, Tiger can grab minions in Alter Ego too, can't she?
Um,
Natively, was she able to do that?
no, no, that's
No,
the
that's right.
you can grab one of the hunteds natively.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I think I'd have to go. I think it's a hero action to do it. I don't remember. I guess we can look.
Okay.
We can look real quick.
I thought
Hunted.
maybe I was thinking of ways to do it with her.
Oh no, it's an interrupt, so you can do it in alter ego.
Yeah, I thought I remember being able to grab something, grab one.
Yeah. So, oh yeah. So this is coming. Yeah, both these guys are coming in Civil War, of course. So this is. Let's check the date. I think it's.
Yeah, because she can grab the hunted while she's in alter ego, and the hunted allows her to get a minion. So, yeah, so that hidden base, she'll like that one as well.
Okay.
Because then it would give her a tough on top of it.
Yeah. So this is scheduled for September 19th, which is about 5 weeks from now. Yeah, 5 weeks from now, a little over a month. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the Civil War. Is I mean, I like the concept of the PvP. You know, I mean, and these two heroes that they've announced. This is going to be a very good product, for sure.
So, what are you? Which side of it are you more excited about, the heroes or the PvP part?
I think the heroes.
I definitely am.
I like that I like that it's a different play style.
I'm excited to try the Civil War in cooperative.
Yeah, yeah, sure, for sure. But I like the fact the PvP version is, you know, you could try to outmaneuver, you know, someone's deck building, I guess, you know, or try to second, you know, especially if you're playing with somebody, you know, you could try to like, oh, I know that Dirk always puts these cards in his deck, you know, so I'm going to throw these cards in to mess with them, you know.
You're going to put in really nasty side schemes. That's what you're going to do because you know I'm looking for trouble if I play it.
Yeah, I'm going to make you pay to use one way or another.
One way or another, yeah.
Yes, for sure.
That's
it's like,
one way or
okay, you can pick a side scheme, but yeah, these are the side schemes you can
I'm
choose.
going to have to mess with you just because of that. I'm going to have to not do those.
Yeah, okay, but you still have to endure the super nasty side schemes. So, but I mean, you have, from what I can understand from looking at it, I mean, you're picking, you know, you're still picking a modular set So you don't get to pick every single card, which would be super cool. But you pick like the Secret Avengers, and then you've got this main scheme stage 1, this main scheme stage 2. So you're getting the whole packet of what's in there. But yeah, you still got some messing around. Let's see, we got another comment here.
All new enemies and leaders are welcome to the game. Yeah, no, I
definitely
agree.
Definitely, yeah. And right at this time, we got what, like 61 heroes, something like that right now. And each one is unique. And even though these 4 heroes or 4 leaders are ones that we've had, some of them since the core set, and the names of the cards are the same, they still are playing different than their hero version. But the mechanics, yes, definitely.
Oh yeah, no, these two heroes definitely look exciting. I mean, I want to play them both. I think I'm a little bit more excited about Hulkling, personally.
Yeah,
because I like the versatility that he offers, and I want to try the different play styles and see which one I like better.
Yeah. And I personally, from what I could see, because of the fact that we got these different shapes, I think Hulkling is going to be able to be more adapted to the different aspects more than Tigra. I think Tigra, she's going to really shine in aggression, and then she's going to kind of struggle a little bit. Struggle not more than any other hero, but she's not going to shine in the other aspects as much.
Well, Wolverine shines in the other aspects, so I'm wondering if she's going to be similar. She's just very strong in aggression, but still works well in the others with that aggressive edge.
Yeah, but I don't consider Wolverine shining in Justice. He can play Justice well, and if you're playing a low player count, he can still deal with attacks because of his kit. But
yeah,
a Wolverine Justice deck isn't any stronger than any other hero's Justice deck, and I think Tigra is going to be the same way. Where I think Hulkling is going to be able to, because after you play,
that is one of the things I worry about Tigra.
Yeah,
if there's no minions, then she's going to be one of those. She might be weak. It's like
Thor.
I don't know. Magneto is one of the ones that I kind of hold up with that. Magneto doesn't feel as anywhere near as fun without minions.
Yeah, Thor, I feel the same way. But what I was getting at was Hulkling Justice, you have this imitation shape, and then you play a for Justice and you get to turn around and draw a card,
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. Let's see. We got a couple more comments that popped up while we were talking. Curious, will Tigra?
Yeah, that was the one I was reading.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the chat box is on my second monitor and it's really small, so it's hard for me to read it. Yeah, like I said, I think Tigra, although some of these protection cards here are going to help Tigra for sure. So I see Tigra, like that protection deck that I had when we did our 5 deck ideas for Tigra. I would definitely be including some of these protection cards in that deck now. And this Excelsior I really like. This reminds me of, I hardly ever play that with Iron Fist, I think it is. Because you could just spin an energy to deal 2 damage. He costs 4, I think. So this is a nice cheaper version.
I'm looking at his different shapes again here on Hulkling. And I'm wondering, the wing shape, it gives him aerial, but I'm wondering if he's got anything in his deck that takes advantage of that.
Well, we didn't see anything here, but
yeah, I haven't seen anything here. I'm wondering if he's going to come with anything.
But then you can, if you could basically make, grab one of your angel deck ideas, and as long as and just stay in wing form, and he's going to be efficient. But yeah, again, so that's where I think Hulkling's adaptability for any aspect comes into play, because he's got cards that complement your aspect cards.
Yes.
Um, where Tigra, outside of aggression, I don't think she doesn't complement the aspect cards as much, at least from what we've seen. At least, yeah, in my opinion. But that doesn't stop you from playing a Tigra leadership deck. It's just you're going to be using your leadership cards. Lean more on that towards probably than here, where you can use your Hulkling cards. That.
Right, so you comment. Let's see. Play Thor aerial leadership, and you don't necessarily need minions. True, that's true.
Yeah.
But then again, aerial leadership is great with Spectrum, Angel, or Falcon. I love aerial leadership with Falcon. I just played an aerial leadership deck with him, and I played a deck style that I don't normally play. I actually played a Voltron with him. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, and then Kristen mentions, and it's another trait for the card that deals damage for the number of traits. Yeah, so he's got a lot for strength and diversity. I think that's the card
that's
you're referring
it. The keyword
to.
super.
Yeah, so you have winged, you've got aerial, Avenger. Well, you have Avenger before, but Kree and Skrull. So yeah, now you've got 4 traits, because you'd have to be aerial to benefit from that card. Oh no, you don't. You don't have to be aerial, but I mean, he's got Avenger, Kree, and Skrull, so he's got two more keywords for the strength and diversity, trait soup, I guess, as Dirk calls it.
Yeah, keyword soup. I love it.
Keyword soup. Yeah, although these are traits, but yeah,
they're still keywords.
That's true. They are. Okay. I'm liking, and thank you everybody who's participating in the chat. We really appreciate it. Some really good conversations. Do you have any other comments?
No, I'm milling through some deck ideas for this guy right now. I'm just staring at his cards like, okay, what am I going to use? I'm ready to play him already. I think I got an idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna have a pretty busy day tomorrow when we record, because we've got the new product, and then we're gonna want to do like a 5 deck ideas for Hulkling. So yeah, this definitely a lot of interesting. I like the 2 articles that we got back to back, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, we've got a lot of fun products coming up, and I am looking forward to seeing the Civil War box when it comes out next month. And we got some gameplay on the new scenario pack that's coming out as well. So yeah, we got a lot to do. And not a lot of time
that's
to do
tomorrow,
it.
Right? Scenario pack's tomorrow?
Yes, it's scheduled for tomorrow. So although I checked with my flags yesterday, they didn't have it yet, but so hopefully it'll be available tomorrow.
It depends. If it's one of the newer people, they might have had it and just weren't telling you. They just
no. They won't sell it. They won't sell it early anyways, but they tell me if it's in the back. And as of yesterday, they didn't have it. They didn't have it yet. All right. Yeah. So unless we've got another topic coming up in chat, I think we will wrap up this stream. Thank you again, everyone, for, like I said, for participating in the chat, and we will see you again soon.
Right.
All right.
So go ahead, please like and subscribe, and if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts when we post new videos.
All right. Thank you, everyone.